Since linked list is pretty simple data structure, I decided to fit it all into one file. So first we have private node class. As you can see, every node have value and pointer to next node, and there are also getters and setters. Underneath we have the only attribute of linked list, which is head. When creating new list, we set this head to null, because we haven't stored any information yet. Then, as usual, we have insert, search and delete method. Insert is simple. We create new node that contains the value and points to current head. Then we set this node as a new head. Search is also pretty simple. We started the head, and while node is not null, we check whether its value equals to value that we are searching. If it does, we return true. If it doesn't, we move to next node. If the next node is null, we break out of this cycle and return false. And lastly, we can delete. So first, we check whether there are any nodes to delete. If there are not, we return false. If there are, we check whether we are deleting head. So whether the value of head equals value that we want to delete. If it does, we just set the head to node that our current head is pointing to. And since we delete the value from linked list, we return true. And if node is somewhere in list, we declare two variables. Because we need to find the node that we want to delete, and we need to set the pointer from node in front to node behind. So it is pretty much the same trick as in binary tree, where we kept parent node. Here we have previous node. And we start with second node, in other words, the node that our current head is pointing to. And then we jump into this while cycle. So, while the current variable is not null, we check whether current is not the node that we want to delete. If it is, we set the pointer in previous node to whatever the current node points to. It can be node or null, and we return true. If it is not, we just move to next node. So we set previous to current, and then we set current to the node behind. And if we reach to the end, we return false because we cannot delete something that is not in the tree. I hope this is pretty clear. We will use this data structure later on.